The first data point we're going to look at is impression share. Impression share is your share of voice. It's a percentage that represents your share of voice in the competitive market you are competing in. This is determined by one, what keyword you've decided to bid on, and two, in what geographical area we are targeting with the budget we have got. So essentially, the more keywords you're adding, or the larger your geographical region you want to target, the more budget you're going to need to complement that. Because at the end of the day, with a finite budget, it's very hard to be everything to everyone. If there are 100 people in the room and it costs you R1 to speak to each people, think of the chances of converting if you only come to the table with R5. Your exposure and setup that we create in Google Ads is essentially a function of budget, and you need to be adjusting your budget, or essentially you're going to land up spreading yourself way too thin and trying to be everything to everyone where you can't. There's always going to be an opportunity cost. We need to start off smaller, start off a bit tighter, and then start expanding as we read and as we learn your impression share. We need to look at how we can close the gap between lead and sale. So even though you're engaging online, and even though people are searching and starting off the journey on Google, they're picking up the phone and they want that engagement on the phone first. You need to ask yourself, are you tracking these calls? We've got a proprietary software that we use to track and record and pull back that data into Google Ads that we use. If someone's calling, who's answering? And then you're spending a lot of money generating these leads. And if you don't have your best salesperson in the organization answering it, what's going to happen? I'm sure you guys can all think about personal experiences where you've been thrown around a call center or just waiting for 3-4 minutes. If someone's sitting for too long trying to get hold of you, they're going to put down, you're going to lose that lead. Often we see these keyword strategies that guys try to put forward are way too broad, and they're not essentially driving the right targeted search queries to your business. And at the end of the day, as I said earlier, we need to look at impression share. We've got to look at first starting off small, rather look at solution-based keywords and start there as your call and then move up.